My name is Olivia Gracey. I'm a freshman. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I'm planning to study art history. I'm currently learning American Sign Language. I was motivated to learn sign language because of one of my camp counselors when I was younger. She was actually going to college to become a sign language interpreter, and so she taught us a few rudimentary signs, and I was really fascinated by the language. In my daily life, I will do a lot of finger spelling on my own just to practice. I'll sit in class, even if it's not a sign language class, and sort of finger spell things under my desk just to get the practice. Learning a visual language as opposed to, I guess, an auditory one that's also spoken and written is very different. I think a lot of people have the conception that sign language is just gestures or it's not very developed, but the more I learn about it, the more I see that it is a very complex language, much like, say, Italian or Spanish would be. It's just that a lot of the learning focuses on trying to develop facial expressions and, I guess, sort of what tones of voice would be in a language with what facial expression and gestures would be in a visual language. I do eventually hope to become a sign language interpreter, in which case sign language would be instrumental to my field, but I think that even if I wasn't pursuing a career in which I would need to know sign language, there are deaf people everywhere, and so it would still be important to be able to communicate. My advice to freshmen who would wish to pursue sign language would just be to be super open-minded about it. It may seem confusing at first because the grammar and everything is so foreign to native English speakers, especially because it is so different from a spoken language, but I've learned, especially because I'm a quieter person, that you need to be okay with putting yourself out there and gesturing some things and fumbling and maybe looking a little bit foolish, but in the long run it really helps you get to a better understanding of the language.